All right, take it off, bro. If not us, these are the type of people you gonna get. Special people. We are the salt of the earth.
Trying to get your body as big as mine. And being white is so wonderful. I don't understand why all these white teenagers don't stay white. Your white skin is so beautiful.
That's some good stuff. We the salt of the earth.
Flawless victory.
Moab better chill out. If not us, then who? If it ain't us, then who else? If we ain't the people of God, who you gonna choose? You gonna choose Caucasian people? You know what I'm saying? You ain't Caucasian, you know what I'm saying? Who you gonna choose if it ain't us? Hey, shalom, shalom, Most High in Christ, bless. Most High in Christ, bless. Hey, all praise to the Most High, happy Sabbath. We back in the building, you know what I'm saying? Hey, name of this class is called Why Not Us? Why Not Us?
Come on!
We was at a homecoming, and this little midget brother came up, and I'm going over how we above everybody, and he gonna say, why us? That joint had me hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? That joint had me hot. I like, why not us? You know what I'm saying? Start blasting up. So that's what motivated this class. It's gonna be kind of going into pride, right? But we ain't gonna get into the title of the class until we progress in the class, right? Give me that first definition real quick. Read number one. This is the definition of pride.
Pride, a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction. Zoom in a little bit. Derived from one's own achievements, the achievements of those with whom one is closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are widely admired.
Right. This is the negative aspect of pride. You can take it down. Get Proverbs 29 and 23. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 23.
Let's go.
It's a good pride, and then it's a bad pride. Right. I'm gonna touch on the negative aspect first before we get into the meat of the class. Get Proverbs 29 and verse 23.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 23.
Come on.
A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit.
So when if you got pride on you, eventually over time, the Lord is gonna slowly bring you down. Slowly bring you down. When you got pride, can nobody tell you nothing? You know what I'm saying? You got all the answers. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, I know every man in here battle pride. Who don't battle pride in here? Show of hands. Look at that one young prophet in the back. You got to be kidding me. Everybody battle pride on some level or another. Everybody. The Lord said, hey, a man's pride going to bring him low, but the humble and the up, what does it say? But honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. We got to learn to humble ourselves, whether it's in regular interactions with one another. Sometimes you got to humble yourself in your marriage, humble yourself at work. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn to humble ourselves. And when you prideful, you saying, I got the answers. Lord, you can fall back. I got this. And the Lord say, okay. You know what I'm saying? He sit back and he watch the show. We can't move like that. We cannot move like that. Get Sirach chapter 10, verse 7.
Let's go.
It said, feeling a deep pleasure of satisfaction from your own achievements. Sirach chapter 10 and verse 7. Come on.
Sirach chapter 10 and verse 7.
Come on.
Pride is hateful before God and man.
So God hates pride. A prideful brother or sister, God hates that. Come on.
And by both doeth one commit iniquity.
Pride is hateful before God and man. Jump down to verse 12.
Verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from God.
So the beginning of pride is when you depart from the Most High God. You start doing things contrary. Ain't nobody tell you nothing. You moving on your own accord. Ain't seeking no counsel. That's when you begin to depart from God. Come on.
And his heart is turned away from his maker.
Your mind is turned away from your maker. You know you got some pride on you. You gotta really ask yourself if you battle this and what aspect you battle it. Because we all battle it. Come on.
Congratulations.
For pride is the beginning of sin.
Pride is the beginning of sin. Beginning of sin. This all started pride. That's the beginning of sin. Pride. Come on.
And he that hath it shall pour out abomination.
And if you dealing with pride, you're going to pour out abomination. It's going to snowball. Because you can't get corrected. You don't see, you got to be, nah, I got it, brother. Here comes the correction. No, I already know. Hey, you should do like this and more. I got it. Don't worry about it. Dang. So what I'm here for then? You know what I'm saying? Right. You got all the answers. God said over time, you're going to pour out abomination. Can you read it?
And therefore, the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly.
I'm going to give y'all an example of this. Get 2 Chronicles 21, verse 13.
Let's go.
This is a brother who had pride on him, and then he poured out abomination, and the Lord brought on him strange calamities. 2 Chronicles chapter 21, verse 13. Come on.
2 Chronicles chapter 21, verse 13. But has walked in the way of the kings of Israel, and has made Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem to go a-whoring, like to the whoredoms of the house of Ahab, and also has slain thy brethren of thy father's house, which were better than thyself.
Come on.
Behold, with a great plague will the Lord smite thy people.
God said, with a great plague, I'm going to spite your people. He said, you went to the whoredom of Ahab and slain thy brother of thy father's house, which were better than thyself. Come on.
And thy children, and thy wives, and all thy goods.
So that pride didn't just affect him. It affected his whole household. Can you read it?
And thou shalt have great sickness.
He said, because you have pride, you pour out abomination, I'm going to punish you with a strange calamity. You're going to have a great sickness. Come on.
By disease of thy bowels.
By disease of thy bowels. Come on.
Until thy bowels fall out by reason of the sickness day by day.
You can imagine that? Your bowels falling out by sickness because you prideful, you can't get corrected, you don't see the errors of your ways. Nobody can tell you nothing. And God said, okay, now I got to jump in. And your bowels fall out day by day. I can't even imagine. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to put myself in that scenario. Your bowels fall out day by day. It's a continuous thing. It ain't happen overnight. The Lord said, now I'm going to plague you. You want to be prideful? You don't want me to help you? Okay. Hold this disease in your bowels. Get 2 Maccabees 9 and 4. 2 Maccabees 9 and 4.
Let's go.
All stemming from pride. All stemming from pride. 2 Maccabees chapter 9 and verse 4.
2 Maccabees chapter 9 and verse 4.
Come on.
Then swelling with anger, he thought to avenge upon the Jews the disgrace done unto him by those that made him flee.
It's talking about Antiochus. Come on.
Therefore commanded he his chariot man to drive without ceasing, and to dispatch the journey, the judgment of God now following him.
So he said, hey, because Nicanor and Timotheus, they got put to flight. So he said, hey, I'm gonna get my revenge on Jerusalem myself. Come on.
For he had spoken proudly in this sort.
He spoke very proudly, come on.
That he would come to Jerusalem and make it a common burying place of the Jews.
He said, I'm going to come to Jerusalem. I'm going to lay bodies on bodies on bodies. Come on.
But the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, smote him with an incurable and invisible plague.
He said, I smote him with an incurable and invisible plague. Come on.
For as soon as he had spoken these words, a pain of the bowels that was remediless came upon him, and sore torments of the inner parts.
He had sore. Anybody ever had a stomach ache? I'm talking about like a bad stomach ache. You taking all type of Tylenol and nothing happening. The Lord gave him an incurable disease that was remediless. It was no Tylenol, no Advil. You know what I'm saying? What people be taking for apple cider vinegar? None of that. None of it was working, right, key reader?
And that most justly, for he had tormented other men's
And the
bowels.
Lord did that because he used to torment other men's bowels. You know, Esau wicked, come on.
With many and strange torments. Howbeit, he nothing at all ceased from his bragging, but still was filled with pride.
How what kind of mindset you got to be in? You got uncurable pain in your bowels, and yet you still say, you know what? I'm still going to kill them Jews.
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
It's crazy. That's how prideful Esau is. And guess what? When that spirit hop on us, we can move the same way, and we don't even realize it. Keep reading.
Breathing out fire in his rage against the Jews, and commanding to haste the journey. But it came to pass that he fell down from his chariot, carried violently, so that having a sore fall, all the members of his body were much pain.
Every member of his body was pain. He fell off the horse and he's just sitting there in agony. Come on.
And thus, he that a little afore thought he might command the waves of the sea.
He was so prideful. He thought he had the same power as Christ to command the waves of the sea, command the elements. Come on.
So proud was he beyond the condition of man.
What does that mean? How are you so proud above the condition of man? He thought extremely highly of himself. Keep reading.
And weigh the high mountains in a balance. Was now cast on the ground and carried in an horse litter.
Then it say, the Lord, what Proverbs said? A man's pride shall bring him low.
Right.
That's spiritually and sometimes physically. Keep reading.
Showing forth unto all the manifest power of God.
Keep reading.
So that the worms rose up out of the body of this wicked man. And whiles he lived in sorrow and pain, his flesh fell away. And the filthiness of his smell was noisome to all his army.
He started to stink so bad. All his men were like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We can't even carry, we can't pick you up.
Whoa.
Imagine what type of smell that is. All this because this brother he ain't even our brother, he was prideful. Prideful as hell. Keep reading.
And the man that thought a little afore he could reach to the stars of heaven, no man could endure to carry for his intolerable stink.
What kind of smell is that? What kind of smell is that, bro? Intolerable stink. Keep reading.
Here, therefore, being plagued, he began to leave off his great pride.
Now, after he get plagued, he start to come back to reality. And that's the same thing in the truth. You walk in pride, you get checked for it. Right. You don't receive the correction. The Lord judge you, and now you humble. That's how I go. Keep reading.
And to come to the knowledge of himself by the scourge of God, his pain increasing every moment.
Pain increasing every moment, come on.
And when he himself could not abide in his own smell.
He was, it smelled so bad, he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it himself. Keep reading.
What the hell is this?
He said these words, it is meet to be subject unto God, and that a man that is mortal should not proudly think of himself as if he were God.
See that thing? The Lord had to bring him very low for the pride he had, talking about he gonna touch the Lord's anointed, the apple of his eye. Get Acts 12:21.
Let's go.
These Edomites is powerful. But guess what? Sometimes that spirit rub off on us. Get Acts chapter 12, verse 21.
Acts chapter 12, verse 21.
Come on.
And upon a set day, Herod, arrayed in royal apparel.
Put yourself in a scenario, bro. Herod in his big, beautiful royal apparel, come on.
Set upon his throne.
He on a huge throne, probably on people's shoulders, come on.
And made an oration unto them.
And he made an oration, he started addressing the people, read.
And the people gave a shout, saying, it is the voice of God and not of man.
It was like, this is the voice of God. This ain't a man. Keep reading.
And immediately the angel of the Lord smote him.
Immediately the angel of the Lord smote him. Come on.
Because he gave not God the glory. And he was eaten of worms and gave up the ghost.
Damn. Immediately he didn't give God the glory. The Lord said, okay, you want to be prideful? Now I got to bring you low. And he killed him.
You're going to learn today.
Get Proverbs 27:2.
Let's go.
Those are some extreme examples, but it applies to us as well. You know what I'm saying? When you start feeling yourself a little bit more, you get a little bit of rank. You know what I'm saying? Your street teaching drop and somebody give you a compliment. You know what I mean? They say, hey, that was the best reading I ever heard. You start feeling yourself. Sister makes some good unleavened bread. Hey, give a hand for the sister that made the unleavened bread. You know what I'm saying? She start feeling herself. You know what I mean? Keep reading. Proverbs 27:2.
Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 2. Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth. A stranger and not thine own lips.
The Bible say, let somebody else praise you. And when that other man or woman praise you, hey, all praise to the Most High. That's it. But sometimes when other people praise you, you start feeling yourself. Hey, Joseph, play that verse video. The last one I sent you. The very last one. It's how I be sometimes. Let another man praise thee and not thy own mouth. A stranger not thy own lips. But sometimes when you get complimented, you start feeling like the man. Play that.
Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
All right, you can take it off. Walking to the school feeling like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm the man, I'm the man. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. The Lord just used you. He could have used anybody. Don't let it go to your head. Take it with a grain of salt. All praise to the Most High. But just know, every compliment you get, it's a trial behind that. It's a trial behind that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when we get complimented, Austin Hooter, though, you be like, dang, bro. I know the Lord about to try me now. You know what I'm saying? And he going to try you with the same thing you just taught. It be like that all the time. If Psalm 75 and 5 real quick. Psalm 75 and 5. Nah, verse 6, my bad. 75 and 6, come on.
Psalms chapter 75, verse 6.
Come on.
For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another.
Right. The Lord could use anybody in here to push his agenda further. He could use anybody to come up here and teach, anybody to read, anybody to fold flyers, to make the food. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to be humble in spirit. And when you start to get prideful, the Lord say, oh, now I got to humble you and I'm going to exalt somebody else in your position.
That's a setup, bro.
And we see it all the time. That's the dangers of being prideful. Get Proverbs 13 and 10.
Let's go.
Proverbs chapter 13, verse 10. And pride oftentimes leads to issues amongst one another. Read this real quick.
Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 10.
Come on.
Only by pride cometh contention.
So if it's contention amongst the body, somebody is prideful in that. If it's contention and issues amongst the body, it's some type of pride involved in that. Somebody's prideful, don't want to get corrected, don't want to get humbled, and that's why it's contention. Because the Lord said, only by pride cometh contention. Come on.
But with the well advised is wisdom.
But with the well-advised is wisdom. But if you got pride, you ain't going to be advised by nobody. Because you think you know it all already. You got it already. That's why it be contention and issues amongst the body.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Right. Get Sirach 22 and 20.
Let's go.
Sirach chapter 22 and verse 20. So how we got to move amongst one another? Humbly, long-suffering, patiently, and don't be afraid to accept advice or guidance from somebody who got more wisdom in a subject that you ignorant to. Like if a brother come in here and we fixing a school and he a carpenter, I ain't about to say, bro, I'm an officer of 50, bro. Give me that drill. Nah, I don't know about carpentry. I'm going to sit there, I'm going to take orders. I don't care if he an MOV, soldier, because he got more wisdom. I'm going to learn from this brother and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to go. But when it doesn't go like that, that's when it's contention. Dang, why? And most of the times when that happens, you see offices start to decrease. Dang, what happened to this office? What happened to this? Oh, well, the brothers ain't on one accord. So the Lord ain't gonna bless it. They ain't gonna prosper. Dang, why this office amongst the sisters going? What happened to the sisters got issues amongst one another? The Lord ain't gonna bless it if we ain't on one accord. That's why we have to be humble amongst each other and in the world. Read that real quick.
Sirach chapter 22, verse 20.
Come on.
Whoso casted a stone at the birds, frayeth them away.
So you throw a stone at some birds, they gonna run away. Come on.
And he that upbraided his friend, breaketh friendship.
And if you upbraid your friend, you gonna break friendship. You want to curse your friend out, you know what I'm saying? Curse your brother out, you gonna break friendship. Keep reading.
Though thou drewest a sword at thy friend,
Even though you might have drew a sword at your friend, come on.
yet despair not,
Don't despair, come on.
for there may be a returning to favor.
You might be able to win that brother or sister back. Lord said, if you draw a sword at somebody, you might be able to repair that relationship. Come on.
If thou hast opened thy mouth against thy friend, fear not.
If you said something crazy, slip of the tongue, whatever, against your friend, don't worry, don't fear. Come on.
For there may be a reconciliation, except for upbraiding.
It said it may be a reconciliation except for upbraiding.
Or pride.
Or what?
Or pride.
If you prideful, you open your mouth in pride against your friend, the Lord said there's gonna be no reconciliation. No reconciliation. You're not gonna be able to rebuild that bond amongst your brother or sister. That's why I said, through pride cometh contention. Keep reading.
Or disclosing of secrets. Or a treacherous wound.
Or a treacherous wound.
For these things every friend will depart.
Right. Meaning what? We have to learn not to be prideful, not to disclose secrets, and not to cause treacherous wounds. But they are caused when one party is prideful. Prideful, and they don't look at it from the other person's point of view, whatever the case may be. Now it's a schism amongst the body. Now it's a schism in the ranks, a schism in the sisters. This all happened. Get Luke 14 and 11. Luke 14 and verse 11.
Let's go.
Luke chapter 14 and verse 11.
Come on.
For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased.
If you exalt yourself, the Lord is going to abase you. Scripture said we supposed to want to see everybody do greater than us. Look upon the things of your neighbor, not of yourself. That's how you humble yourself. But in pride, you say, I'm over this, you take a back seat. What? Pride is layered. It's layered and it's subtle. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to cause contention. Can you read it?
And he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
But if you humble yourself, you're going to be exalted. If you want to get exalted in this truth, you got to move with a humble spirit. You got to be able to take guidance, take correction, take correction. Take correction. Brothers get prideful when you get corrected, bro. I'm telling you, brother, the whole spirit just changed, bro. Hey, bro, I just showed you to park in a different spot, bro. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. You know what I mean? Brothers be having pride, sisters be having pride. We all be having pride, right? But if we humble ourselves, that's when the Lord gonna start to exalt us. But even in that exaltation, don't get a big head. Don't think, you know what I'm saying? You the HIIC, you know what I'm saying? The head Israelite in charge. You know, you ain't. This is the Lord's business, and he'll put the best employees to run his business. You ever see a prideful employee at work? He on his way out the door. You know what I'm saying? He on his way out the door. Owner like, how much longer I'm gonna put up with him? Then he fired, and he put somebody else in there that's humble. Might not even know the position like that. But the owner said, I could deal with him. I could build him up. And he'd be better than the one that he replaced. It's the same thing in the truth. We got to move with a humble spirit. Get James 4 and 10. James chapter 4, verse 10. Come on.
James chapter 4 and verse 10.
Come on.
Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up.
Why the Lord got to keep saying it? Because it's so easy to move in that spirit of pride. It's so easy and it's so subtle. But we have to make sure we moving humbly amongst ourselves in the world, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that the Lord's business continue to flourish. Because if not, he is not going to allow things to flourish. You don't see how much we be having new people all the time? Because the Lord said, okay, I could deal with them. But when it start to get no new people for the last 6 months, it's an issue. It's an issue somewhere. You running the office and the office doing hard, it's an issue. Somebody ain't moving with the spirit of pride. It's some type of contention, some type of rift, and we gotta examine it and fix it so the Lord business can keep moving forward, right? Now go back to that definition, the number one, the first one. The first one dealing with pride.
Let's go.
That was the negative side of pride. That ain't really even the point of the class. Name of the class is called Why Not Us? It's good pride you can have, and it's negative pride you can have. Yeah, number 2, read that.
Consciousness of one's own dignity.
There we go. Consciousness of one's own dignity. Read some of them synonyms.
Similar, self-esteem, dignity, honor, self-respect, ego, self-worth, self-image, self-identity.
Self-identity, come on.
Self-regard, and armor propri.
Whatever that means. We need to have that. You know what I'm saying? We need self-esteem, dignity, honor. It's nothing wrong with be prideful in who we are. That brother said, why us? I was like, this brother just defeated, bro.
Stop being a damn fool.
I was so mad, I couldn't think of a precept. I just started cursing him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not us, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why not us? We got to move with a sense of dignity, knowing that we from the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm going to show y'all what I mean. Get Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Let's go.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Now, we done heard this precept probably 1,000,000 times, right? The Bible says we holy unto the Lord thy God. Let me see. Who? Joseph. Yeah. Give him the mic. Give that brother the mic. What does it mean to be holy?
Shalom leadership, it's Brother Joseph.
Shalom.
What it means to be holy is separate.
Separate. You got a precept?
No,
It's all good. Yeshaya got the precept. Get to him right here. He looked like he got a precept. Come on. Come on. Come on. Holy. What does it mean to be holy?
Shalom's leadership. The precept will be Deuteronomy 14:2.
Nah, that ain't it. One more brother. One more brother. He tried to stall good too. You heard that? Hey, shalom leadership. The precept to that. You all right with me? Hey, Yehuda got the answer. He looked like he got the answer. What do it mean to be holy?
Hey, shalom or leadership.
Shalom.
Separate. It means separate.
I know what it means.
It means separate. Like,
Prove it.
I ain't got no precept for it.
He needs some milk.
Hey, RT ruthless, bro. Hey, get Leviticus 20:26. Come on, Leviticus 20:26. Make sure y'all mark this down.
Let's go.
This is what it means to be holy.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 26. Come on. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be
The
mine.
Lord said he severed us. He cut us off from other people that we should be his, right? Go back to Deuteronomy 7:6. Deuteronomy 7:6. So holy means separate. So we're reading a separate compilation of books for our nation of people. That's how you know the Bible ain't for everybody. Keep reading.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
The Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people unto
The
himself.
Lord chose us to be special. I always use this analogy at camp, bro. Show of hands, sisters. How many sisters in here got over 10 pairs of shoes? 1, 2, 3, 4. About 50 hands went up.
The hell is this?
50 hands went up, right? Now, another question. How many of y'all got that one pair that's special? That you keep in a box, you keep it in the back of the closet.
Yes, sir.
Your kids start touching that box, hey! You know what I'm saying? It got to the point you dusting off the box. Because them things special to you. You know what I'm saying? Think about that the way the Lord thinks about us. All these nations on earth, but he chose us to be special, separate from everybody else. So we still dealing with shoes, right? The Caucasian man, they what? Pair K-Swiss. Don't nobody wear K-Swiss. You don't care about no K-Swiss. The Chinese man pair Reebok. You might wear them to the gym, but you don't care about no Reebok.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
The 12 tribes of Israel? Oh, we them red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? We them bread 11s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right.
God said we special unto him. We can't overlook these words, bro. Out of all people, God said you are part of this people that he called special from everybody else. And we should walk with dignity knowing that. Finish the scripture out.
The Lord thy God had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Why us? Because the Lord said it.
Right.
That dude was running with two women, bro. 2 Jezebels, bro. They was mad as hell, bro. I put woman learning silence. She almost burst a blood vessel, bro.
You niggas are crazy.
That kid was wild, bro. But it just showed how destroyed and how far we done fallen from being above all people, knowing it and accepting it. Our people don't even want to accept it. Get Deuteronomy 28 and 16. No,
Let's go.
my bad. Deuteronomy 26 and 18. Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 18.
Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 18.
Come on.
And the Lord had avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people.
The word avouch. Pull up the definition. We got to look these definitions up. The word
Let's go.
avouch. The Lord said he avouched us to him. Come on.
Avouch, to declare as a matter of fact or as a thing that can be proved.
So it's a matter of fact, and we can prove that we the children of God. Right. That we God chosen people. The Lord said, I have avouched thee this day to be his peculiar people. Come on.
as he had promised thee,
Uh-huh.
and that thou shouldest keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations, which he had made in praise
And
and,
praise. So God made us above all nations in praise,
and in name,
in name,
and in honor,
and in honor.
and that thou mayest be an holy people unto the Lord thy God, as he had spoken.
Meaning this is a matter of fact. It can't be disproved. It can be proved. It can't be disproved. The Lord said, I chose this people and I confirmed it that they're my peculiar people. And nobody else I don't care about. And we come from that nation. How many people on earth they say? What, 15 billion or something like that? Something crazy? Right? It's a couple hundred of us. And the Lord said, it's a matter of fact that everybody in here is my chosen people. Sometimes you got to put things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Get Deuteronomy 14:2.
Let's go.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2.
Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2.
Come on.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
He keep telling us it. Come on.
And the Lord had chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth.
How many times you got to tell us it before we believe it? You know what I'm saying? Pull up the definition. Read that real quick.
Peculiar, strange, or odd, unusual.
Now that's what they would say in the world as the definition of peculiar, strange, or odd. It's cool, right? Do I don't want them synonyms? Nah, pull up the next definition. This is the one I want. Come on.
Peculiar, special,
particular, or special. Read the synonyms.
Similar, distinctive, characteristic.
Distinctive. Come on.
Characteristic, distinct, different, individual, individualistic.
I just read the ones I want. Special. I'm saying remarkable, unmistakable. That we are God's chosen people and we above every other nation on earth. That alone should make you walk with a sense of pride throughout the day to day. No matter how much Esau might try to disrespect you at the job, you know what I'm saying? How they might try to, you know what I'm saying, make you do the worst job or whatever the case is. How they might walk through the elevator and close the doors in your face. As they walk through the doors, they see you coming and they let it shut in your face. Or how you walking through the hallway and they give you that little fake smile. You know what I'm talking about. But they really don't wish you wasn't there. It's cool. Because God said, despite all that, we special, remarkable, and we are essential. I didn't even see that one. Essential. I'm gonna show you we essential too. Get 2 Samuel 7:23.
Let's go.
2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 23.
2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 23.
Hold up. Let me get it. All right, come on.
And what one nation in the earth is like thy people?
What one nation on earth is like us? Nobody. Keep reading.
Even like Israel, whom God went to redeem.
I don't want that. Hold up. Do I want that? Yeah, keep reading. Finish it out.
Even like Israel, whom God went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, and to do for you great things, and terrible for thy land, before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their God.
We were so special, the Lord terrorized the Egyptians for us. They said they said they was in darkness that could be felt. Damn. I don't know what that means. Darkness that can be felt? What does that mean? He plagued their cattle. He killed their firstborn because of us. Sometimes you got to sit and reflect on this. We read this and we hear this all the time, but put it in perspective of who the Lord is and who you are. Keep reading.
Verse 24, for thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people.
What does confirm mean? Avouched. He's saying the same thing. Come on.
For thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever. And thou, Lord, art become their God.
Right. Play that next clip. Yeah, right there. This the mindset that our sisters used to have. Come on.
Crisp, trying to get brown. If it's so wonderful to be white, and if you love your thin lips, why are you going to the doctor getting collagen injected and telling me my lips are too big? Don't that's my thing. That trips me out. Whenever white girls come to me, oh, your butt is so big, and it's like, well, why do you go get on that stair stepper at Holiday Health Spa trying to get your butt as big as mine? If being white is so wonderful, I don't understand why all these white teenagers don't stay white. Your white skin is so beautiful.
That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. This Psalms 52. That's some good stuff right there. That's the mindset of our sisters, how they used to be. But now Esau done got into the minds of our sisters and changed the whole perception of who they are, how special they are, and how they should be living. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
She said, if they so, why so good to be white? They want to get lips like us, bodies like us, but like, that's how the mindset our daughters, our mothers used to have until Esau slowly start infiltrating the mindset of our women and change the whole course of everything. All right? Get Psalms chapter 50 and verse 2.
Let's go.
Psalms chapter 50 and verse 2.
Come on.
Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God had shined.
God said, the children of Israel, we are the perfection of beauty. We are the standard for beauty.
Right.
So why you run around here worried about how you look, talking about, oh, I got this scar on my face, or you know what I'm saying? The Lord
Boy,
said,
no
you the
way,
perfection of beauty. When a black man and black woman is keeping the the clothing laws, what word I'm looking for? Keeping the dress code as commanded, God said they the perfection of beauty. And that's how the brothers should hold their heads when they come in here. That's why we be getting on, bro. You ain't get a cut? What's going on with you? Pants faded? Bro, you know who you is, you know what I'm saying? That's why we be on, brothers. Because we see the greatness. We supposed to see the greatness in one another. But if I see the greatness in you, it ain't gonna matter if you don't see it in yourself.
Message.
Regardless of what happened, the Lord said, you are part of the nation that is the perfection of beauty. It's what the Bible say. Get Ezekiel 16. Ezekiel
Let's go.
16. I don't know why sisters be wearing these fake hair and all that, bro. Did I strike a nerve? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, bro. I just don't understand it. You know what I mean? This is be like, hey, I got hair growth journeys. Hey, okay, sis, all praise. I don't mean you need no white man hair on there. Y'all know they be praying to that hair before they ship it to America, right?
The hell is this?
I just go crazy with that hair, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to get crazy long. What's wrong with your nails? Why can't she paint the nails that you got right now?
You niggas are crazy.
Wow. A.V. Wallet. Read that Ezekiel 16 and 10.
Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 10.
Come on.
I clothed thee also with broidered work, and shod thee with badger skin,
Wow.
and I girded thee about with fine linen, and I covered thee with silk.
Come on, this is how the Lord dressed us, dressed our sisters. Come on.
I decked thee also with ornaments, and I put bracelets upon thy hands, and a chain on thy neck.
You think if by accident we want to wear chains, the sisters got 30 bracelets on, you know what I'm saying? It's not by accident.
No.
The Lord put it in our spirit to dress like this. Because he said, out of Zion, the perfection of beauty has shined. Keep reading.
And I put a jewel on thy forehead.
Yeah, and now the East Indians want to try to take that and run with it. We had that first. Come on.
And earrings in thine ears, and a beautiful crown upon thy head.
Read.
Thus wast thou decked with gold and silver, and thy raiment was of fine linen and silk and broidered work. Thou didst eat fine flour and honey and oil, and thou was exceedingly beautiful, and thou didst prosper into a kingdom.
God said we was exceeding beautiful and we prospered into a nation. Because guess what? It wasn't all about the ornaments and stuff. We had a beautiful spirit before the Lord decked us with this. And then we prospered into that kingdom.
Message.
Because you ain't gonna want to dress like that unless you feel some type of way about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So don't curse your wife out when she putting on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get my wife no
The hell
ammo.
is this?
Let's keep reading. Keep reading.
Verse 14, and thy renown went forth among the heathen for thy beauty, for it was perfect through my comeliness, which I had put upon thee, saith the Lord God.
It said our renown went forth among the other nations. The other nations just talk about how beautiful our sisters was. And what happened now? You got Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B looking crazy in these streets. Talking about they ain't in a relationship. But got they butt all out. It's crazy. The whole dynamic been switched. Because we forgot that we was that chosen special people that God vouched to himself from the beginning. It said our renown went forth among the nations. They should talk about our woman. You supposed to want to dress like that. And guess what? Your daughter's gonna want to dress like that. The brothers, you keep yourself looking right, your son's gonna want to dress like you, be like you, and eventually we're gonna prosper back into a kingdom. Get Matthew 5 and 13.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 13.
So the next time y'all sisters put that makeup on, just remember, the Lord said, you were perfect through my comely. I made you beautiful. And y'all wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't all about the makeup. It wasn't all about the makeup. Read that, Matthew 5 and 13.
Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under the foot of men.
Right. The Lord said we the salt of the earth. We give flavor to the earth. Without us, this earth would taste like Caucasian food.
The hell is this?
You know what I'm saying? You ever eat food from a white person, that joint tastes like air? You like, bro, ain't no way. It ain't no way. It's like they allergic to seasoning or something, bro. It's crazy. God said we the salt of the earth. And it means that more than just how it's written. You know what I'm saying? We the form of all things. Without us, it's no need for a planet Earth. So that means without you, it ain't no need for a planet Earth. These are things you got to meditate on when them depression start to come in. You start to feel bad about yourself, how you look, whatever. Just remember, no matter how you perceive yourself or somebody else does, this is how God perceives you.
That's it.
And that should fuel you to keep going, to get that real spiritual body in the end. Where I'm at. Yeah, play that clip right here.
Are too negative. It's all con men, dope addicts, dope pushers. You know, we have made tremendous contribution, not only to this society, but to the entire world. I mean, can you imagine how shocked I was when I discovered that a black man was responsible for the stoplights, for the street lights? I mean, whoever knew? I mean, in school, they never tell you anything like that. They're perpetuating images that, for the most part, are unrealistic. We have been fighting negative images ever since I can remember. All our history deals with fighting stereotype negative images. I learned that a black man is responsible for the gas mask, to deal with what I consider another level of stereotypes. But we are the ones that are going to the movies and paying the money and helping to perpetuate the images that the movie industry is creating. We have to stop doing that. The first open heart surgery was done by...
All praise, all praise, all praise. We are special, special people. We are the salt of the earth.
Right.
Why us? Because if it wasn't us, then you'll get people like this. Play the clip.
That powerful nigga bad work. You niggas are crazy.
Hey, peep the dude in the blue shirt. Peep the Edomite in the blue shirt. Hey, keep playing it. We're going to see this whole video.
He needs some milk.
All right, take it off, bro. If not us, these are the type of people you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? There's no way, bro. There's no way. Why us? Because if not us, you gonna get people like this. Play the clip.
Who raised you?
The hell is this?
He needs some milk.
Come on, bro. Can't make it up.
You better shut your white mouth.
Can't make it up. I don't see any young MOV dancing like that video, bro.
Hell no.
Get Revelation 2 and 9. Let me take a shot at Esau. Revelation 2 and 9.
Revelations chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
We are rich. Come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
They say they us, but they not. Come on.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
God said they the synagogue of Satan. If it ain't us, then who else? If we ain't the people of God, who you gonna choose?
Right. That's it.
You gonna choose Caucasian people? You know what I'm saying? You ain't Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna choose if it ain't us? Ishmael? Moab? Who you gonna choose if it ain't us? Play number 9.
I don't like showering.
Come on.
I never wash my face.
Okay.
Never wash my face. Washing your face is how you get acne. The only times I ever washed my face is when I was in like 7th grade, and that's when I started getting acne, like right here. And then I stopped, just went away. I remember when I grew up in Florida, so pools count as a shower for me.
Even though you got to get the chlorine off out, you don't even care.
No, chlorine doesn't matter. So I get in the pool, and that counts as a shower.
That's a shower.
If I'm in the hot tub, if I scrub my body hard enough, that coming off, like I rub my body.
In the hot tub?
In the hot tub, I'll rub my balls and asshole. I'll get my arms. I have soap and shampoo next to the hot tub. So I'll shampoo my hair, do my beard, go underwater, rinse it out. I do it in the pool. I do it in the hot tub. I have an outdoor shower on my back that if I have to take a shower, I'll take a shower there. But I'm not a fan of showers.
I'm not going to lie. I shower.
Every day?
Yeah, every day.
Do you wash every part of your body every time you shower?
Yeah, because I sweat a lot.
So do I. Hold on. But you wash your feet every time?
Okay, no.
So now already you're admitting that you don't wash your whole body.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, I've had problems from that because then I've gotten the foot bullshit where my feet itch.
Oh,
Congratulations.
okay. Can I tell you that's a problem
yourself.
from wearing shoes too much?
So I just, not shower, not wear shoes.
Dude, I never wear shoes.
The devil! The devil!
If not us, then who? Get Job 30. Get Job 30.
Let's go.
Can't make this stuff up, bruh. Why us? Because if it ain't us, you're going to be left with brothers talk about, I don't shower every day. He said, I wash my face, I get acne. What?
He needs some milk.
What are you talking about? That's Esau for you, though. And I'm going to show you that spirit is biblical. I ain't even mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He moving in the spirit of his forefathers. Read that, Job 30 and 1.
Job chapter 30 and verse 1.
Come on.
But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock.
He said, I wouldn't have them to sit with the dogs of my flock. You know how nasty a dog is? I wouldn't have you sit with my dogs. Come on.
Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing.
Who does that?
Fleeing into the wilderness.
Thank you. Come on.
Fleeing into the wilderness in former time, desolate and waste. Who's cut up mellows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat.
They was living like wild men. You know what I'm saying? They was out here living in the caves and the mountains as wild men. Come on.
They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys.
Well, in the clefts of the valleys, come on.
In caves of the earth and in the rocks. Among the bushes they braved. Under the nettles they were gathered together.
Sleeping, laying up in them bushes and all type of, come on.
They were children of fools. Yea, children of base men.
Children of base men. Come on.
They were viler than the earth.
They were viler than the earth. These are the people that our people will argue us down saying that they are the children of God as well.
The devil!
God said they were base men. You don't get lower than a basement. That's Esau. They're viler than the earth. Read the next verse.
And now, am I their song? Yea, I am their byword.
Now we their song and byword. All because we don't know and then we don't accept that we could be the only special people of God. We don't have the pride to be thankful and glory in the fact that the one true God belongs to us. The white man conditioned us to share everything we have. So when we present them with something new, what about Master? What about Master? Did Master eat? Did Master get a piece of this? No, we don't. Because he ain't your master no more.
You better shut your white mouth.
Play number 10. I'm trying to run through these clips.
Okay. First Sweet 16 in program history. All right.
The hell is this?
Find the beat, Sedona. You can find the rim. It don't matter.
All right. There's no way there's people of God. No way. It's impossible, bro. Like, white people are the only people that could take showers and come out stinking.
There's powerful niggardry at work.
Play that clip right there. Play number 11. Now I'm gonna show you the people who want to be us, and now I'm gonna show you the real people. Play this real quick.
Come on!
Hey, play the next one. I got a bunch of clips, yo. I'm sorry. Because I was going through this, I'm like, yo, if we ain't the people of God, bro, then who you gonna pick? It gotta be us.
Come on!
Play that. Now, this dude from Brazil, he our people. Come on. And I want you to watch him and watch the Edomite to his left.
That's my dog. Show my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. Show my dog.
Hey, I done watched that video like 100 times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Little white boy try to kill. Ain't no way. We the children. That dance is ridiculous, but he made it look fire. You know what I'm saying? Because we the chosen special people of God. Play number 13. Right. This Moab right here. Play it. All right, you can pause it. That was...
Hell no.
That was impressive. That was impressive. Stop. Nah, come on, keep going. Right there. Now this us. We the sword of the earth. Play it.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah! Yeah, you can take it home. You know what I'm saying? We the sword of the earth.
Flawless victory.
Moab better chill out. If not us, then who? Talk about why us. Last one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to run. Well, hey, I had a bunch of clips, bro. I'm trying to run through these clips real quick. Play from the beginning. Moab think they got something on us. Come on.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
He needs some milk.
Bruh, Moab better take a seat somewhere, bruh. It ain't no way. Play 16. I just need like 10 seconds.
Come on!
I think this is my last clip. Come on. All right. Imagine that Chinese girl trying to sing that song. Get Matthew 5 and 14. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14.
Let's go.
It's a reason the Lord chose us. You know what I'm saying? We the salt of the earth in more ways than one.
Right.
But you gotta believe that though. And you gotta move like that. Read that, Matthew 5 and 14.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 14.
Come on.
Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid.
If we the light of the earth, imagine if we wasn't here. It'd be full of darkness. We the light of the entire earth. Yes, you. Yes, you. Who got a GED, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You got 12 kids. It's cool. You the light of the world.
Yeah.
This is what the Bible says. Keep reading.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
But you can't hide that. When you try to hide that, when you don't really believe it. When you don't really believe it.
Message.
I mean, when I first came in the truth, I'm going to tell y'all something, bro. I used to kind of try to tuck my fringes, bro. When I first came in the truth, you know what I'm saying? I used to get a shirt that was the same exact size, so you couldn't really tell. I'll be, you know what I'm saying? People come around, I'll be like, you know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100. They're looking at me crazy. I was new in the truth, y'all. I was new in the truth, all right? Don't judge me. Read it one more time.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it give it light unto all that are in the house.
Right. You supposed to walk around with, not like the Pharisees, but don't be hiding who you are. You know what I'm saying? Be proud to be who you are.
Message.
Use wisdom, of course, but be proud to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you an Israelite? Yeah, I'm an Israelite. What happened? What happened? You know what I'm saying? You God's over? Yup, I am. And what? You know what I'm saying? And I can prove it. And I can confirm it. Keep reading.
Let your light so shine before men.
You gotta let your light shine. Your pride, your dignity, you gotta let that shine amongst the other nations and amongst your own people. The way you move gotta stand out. It gotta stand out. The way you conduct yourself with your household, the way your wife move, the way your children move, it's supposed to encourage our people to want to move in the same way. You can imagine somebody being fed food with no seasoning and get your grandmother's chicken. You know what I'm saying? Your mama's chicken. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
The hell is this?
It feels like you eating some strange thing. Where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Where did it grow? You know what I mean? That's how it is when people see us in our proper form, letting our light shine, being that example. You know what I'm saying? Not moving in a pride, in the sense of I'm better than everybody, but moving in the pride of I'm better than everybody.
Yes,
if y'all understand what I'm saying. Keep reading.
That they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
And then they're going to see your works, and then they're going to glorify the Most High. He always gets the glory. By the way we carry ourselves, God gets the glory, not us.
Message.
But in the same breath, no, you are so special that the Lord saw fit to call you into them doors. Think about it. Oh, let me ask somebody real quick. This ain't a scriptural question. Y'all gonna be all right.
Come on.
Jeray, right? Yeah. Get a mic to Jeray real quick.
Let's go.
Like, you gonna ask me it ain't a precept, bro. You gonna be all right. Don't worry about it.
Shalom, officer.
Shalom. Hey, how many people in your neighborhood you see wearing fringes on a consistent basis?
Nobody.
Get a mic to the brother right next to you. Same question.
Zero.
Get a mic to the brother behind you. How many in your neighborhood rocking fringes?
Nobody.
Right. So you telling me how much people usually in a county or area? A few, like what? A population like what? 5,000 to 8,000, something like that. Out of 8,000 souls, potentially the Lord saw something in you to call you in.
That's it.
And you walking around here depressed? Are you crazy?
Come on.
If you came in them doors, the Lord sees something in you that he could use to further his movement. So why are you depressed for? Why are you thinking you less than? You were the salt of the earth. Believe that. And then it's going to manifest in how you move and how you conduct yourself. You think 8 years ago I'll be up here teaching a class? Nope. Yeah, it's Officer Hooter. I was in the corner like this, quiet as hell.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Until I built the faith up. Now I know who I am. Now I'm moving a certain way. I'm moving with confidence. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all gotta move. That's how we all gotta move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on.
2 Peter's 1. Right, what the officer bringing out is heavy, and I want to show y'all something right fast.
Let's go.
All right, it's an honor to be the chosen people of God. You know what I mean? We're supposed to take pride in that. Watch this. 2 Peter's 1, start at verse 10.
2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
Jump to verse 5.
Verse 5. And besides this, given all diligence, add to your faith virtue.
Add to your faith virtue. Add to your faith virtue. Virtue going into high moral standards. Y'all understand that?
Right.
So coming in the truth, we got to build our faith up, and we have to have high moral standards. We're supposed to think of ourselves higher than everybody else. Y'all understand that? Deuteronomy 76 say we're above all people. So guess what? That's what the Bible say. And guess what? We're going to walk like that. Right. So read verse 5 again.
Verse 5. And besides this, given all diligence, add to your faith virtue.
So we got to have virtue, brothers. We got to have that virtue. High moral standards, all right?
Right.
That means high self-esteem.
Right. That's the whole point. You got to have a high self-esteem. And that's what it said the second definition of pride was. A high self-esteem. And how do we know that? By your outer appearance. Because your inner is manifesting outwardly, and we could tell. I remember I was at my job, bro. I used to go to war with a brother at work. This brother said he Muslim. He said he an Israelite, and he said he a Moor.
Hell no.
I was going to war with this brother at work. All praise I ain't get fired. Yet. You know what I'm saying?
No way, boy.
I used to go to war with this brother.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I remember one day, I confounded him. You know what I'm saying? Confounded him. I was like, I'm Islam, now what? Now what? What I gotta do? He was confounded. Next day he saw me, he was like, you really believe? I could tell you believe this now. I'm like, get the hell out of here. But throughout the years, he done seen the progression of how I move. Now he don't ask me nothing about the Bible. Nothing. Because he know it ain't gonna go good. You know what I'm saying? Just the way I carry myself. He done seen the change. This is how people gotta see this change amongst you. See the change amongst you, right? Get 1 Maccabees 14 and 9. 1 Maccabees 14 and verse 9.
Let's go.
I'm kind of doubling back to the attire real quick. Come on.
1 Maccabees chapter 14 and verse 9. The ancient men sat all in the streets, communing together of good things, and the young men put on glorious and warlike apparel.
Why you think we dress out the way that we dress? Even when we ain't at camp, brothers be having war shorts, war shirts, you know what I'm saying? With the buttons, you know what I'm saying? We still dress like that because that's how we perceive ourselves now. Why? Because the laws of God have changed our mindset. And we really start to believe what we're reading. You got to really believe what you're reading. Not just glance over it. I heard Deuteronomy 76 all the time. But what does it really mean to you? What does Deuteronomy 76 really mean to you? Only your actions are going to show. Only your actions are going to show. Get Judges 8 and 18.
Let's go.
Judges chapter 8 and verse 18. I done pulled this before, but I'm going to pull it again. Come on.
Judges chapter 8 and verse 18.
Come on.
Then said he unto Zebah and Zalum and Zalmunna, what manner of men were they whom ye slew at Tabar?
Right. This is Gideon. He pressing them now. Hey, because they killed a couple of people. He said, hey, what was the manner of the people that you killed? Come on.
And they answered, as thou art, so were they. Each one resembled the children of a king.
They said they resembled the children of a king, just like you. Just like you. Your presence alone should speak volumes. You know what I'm saying? Whether you in the body or whether you outside in the world, your presence should speak volumes.
Right.
And you'll know because you're going to start getting some crazy interactions. You know what I'm saying? People holding the door wide open for you, moving out your way, letting you cut them in line. You like, you all right, bro?
You niggas are crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They see something in you that their spirit is attached to, but it never been tapped into it to make it manifest within them. So a lot of times you might get different interaction from people because they want to be how you moving, but either they don't want, they haven't conformed to it, they haven't been taught it, or they in a sunken place. Talking about why us. I'm never gonna get over that, bro. I hope I won't say that dude again, bro. Why us? Read the next verse.
Verse 19. And he said, they were my brethren, even the sons of my mother.
Whole family moving in a resemblance of kings. We supposed to move in a resemblance of kings. Not in just apparel. Conversation, interactions. You know what I'm saying? When nobody, because on the Sabbath, everybody is the perfect Israelite. Everybody got their representative on. But what about when you go home from Monday to Friday? That's the real you. You know what I'm saying? When you at work and you don't nobody know about what you want, that's the real you. Are you gonna really show you believe, or you gonna conform your way to what they think? Keep reading. No, jump to 26.
Verse 26.
Come on.
And the weight of the golden earrings that he requested was 1,700 shekels of gold.
Come on.
Beside ornaments and collars and purple raiment that was on the kings of Midian.
Purple raiment that was what?
On the kings of Midian.
The other nations was wearing purple because they know how royal and special that color is. But you let one of these stupid apologetics talking about why you wear that color. Why purple? Why not purple?
The hell is this?
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I be watching their videos, bro. I be getting mad. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna respond to this. Like, put them on the spot. Why we always gotta answer your question? I'm saying, like, why not purple? You don't understand how royal a color this is?
Right.
How special a color this is? Get John 19. We all know this one. John chapter 19 and verse and what verse I want? Verse 1.
John chapter 19 and verse 1.
Come on.
Then Pilate therefore took Jesus and scourged him.
So
And
they beat Christ. Come on.
And the soldiers platted a crown of thorns and put it on his head, and they put on him a purple robe.
So guess what? It's an honor to wear this purple and gold. And never take it for granted. Never take it for granted. Because it represents honor and royalty, the resemblance of a king. Sisters too, don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel no way about putting this purple on. You should feel prideful. Every Sabbath, when you wake up and you got your iron shirt, your crease shirt, your iron dress, you know what I'm saying? You putting the purple on the kids. It should reinstill how special God feels about us into you.
Yes, sir.
And that'll promote you to move like that. Keep reading.
Verse 3.
No, jump to 5.
Verse 5. Then came Jesus forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe. And Pilate said unto them, behold the man.
Now, give me that definition. Read that real quick. It's from the Zonovan Dictionary. We almost done. Come on.
Purple, because of its extreme costliness, it became
purple was extremely costly. Come on.
It became a mark of distinction to wear a robe of purple.
It was distinction to wear a robe of purple. Come on.
In latter times, ecclesiastical officials arrayed themselves in purple robes. In early times, royalty was so dressed.
So when you come in here on a Sabbath in that purple, you royalty. That's what you represent, royalty. It's a mark of distinction. We should have pride in that. We should have pride in that. And this type of pride should eliminate all the low self-esteem thoughts that you had.
Right.
All the things you've been taught when you was growing up.
Right.
Whether about family, friends, somebody you was smitten by, you know what I'm saying? Who whispered sweet nothings in your ear. The hell what he said. God said, I'm gonna put the spirit on Bishop so y'all could dress like royalty every week. Every week.
Yes, sir.
And it's a representation of the ultimate rest of the kingdom when we're going to be decked out in royal garments every week. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But you got to believe it, though. Get Jeremiah 31 and 35.
Let's go.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 35. I'm gonna show you how important you are. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name.
The Lord controlled and created everything. Come on.
If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
Last time I checked, we had a new moon last month. Another one coming up. I see the stars. I see the sea and the waves roaring. So that means Israel is still God's people. He is still avouched us unto him. We still peculiar to him. We still special to him. And we still above every other nation to him.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Keep reading.
Thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured.
If you can measure heaven, come on.
And the foundations of the earth search out beneath.
If you could search to the depths of the ocean, come on.
I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord.
Why do you think Esau got all these space stations for? He know if he could fulfill this, the Lord got to stop dealing with us. Why do you think that they always try to dive in the center of the ocean? What you think they looking for? A new species? No. They know this scripture, and they say if we can search out what's beneath, he got to cast off all Israel. But it can't be done. Because God confirmed it forever. Forever we the children of God. And our enemies know what they hate it. But there's nothing they could do against it. Nothing they could do. Get Matthew 22 and 14.
Let's go.
We're almost done. Matthew chapter 22, verse 14.
Matthew chapter 22 and verse 14.
Come on.
For many are called, but few are chosen.
We was at the 28-19 Blitz, bro. 60,000 people there. 60,000. Only, I think what? I saw a video, probably about 5 of them came into the body. Just counting blindly.
Damn.
Many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. You know what that means about everybody in this room, bro? I'm trying to put it into perspective. Get Hosea 1 and 10 real quick.
Let's go.
Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. What's the many that he's talking about? Come on.
Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
You know how much sand is, you know, what it say? Shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured or numbered. You know how much sand it is? Imagine trying to number that. God said that's as how much as my people is. And out of all that multitude, he chose you to come up in here?
That's it.
What's so special about you? That out of all those people on earth, he said, I want Yeshua to come in here and be a soldier. I want Joseph to come in. I want Leah. I want Josiel to come in here. What's so special about you? It's something special about you. But you got to see it in yourself. You got to believe it. And you got to block out everything pulling you away from it.
Right.
Because it's going to be instances and situations that's pulling you away from this thought right here. That's why you got to constantly hear the word of God. Constantly read. Constantly study. It said it can't be measured or numbered. He called a multitude of them. But he only chose a few. And y'all in here, you telling me we can't take advantage of this opportunity? You know what I'm saying? You telling me I'm going to leave a school early? You crazy?
The hell is this?
And potentially lose my spot? You know how special, hey, you know how much of a privilege it is to be sitting in one of these seats? It said it's the sand of the sea. And the Lord said, you fit enough to occupy one of my seats. Think about it. Get John 15 and 16.
Let's go.
John chapter 15, verse 16.
John chapter 15 and verse 16.
Come on.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye shall go and bring forth fruit.
Out of the innumerable multitude, God specifically chose us to come up in here. Specifically. Think about how many family members you got that now can't stand your guts. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to talk to you, ignoring you, saying you in a cult, you crazy. God didn't choose them. He chose you. You know, black families is deep. You know what I'm saying? We could go back. We got a big family. He only chose a couple of us, a handful of us. He said, I'm going to take 2 out of a family, 2 from a city. God chose you. Keep reading.
And that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you.
God said, out of that innumerable multitude, he chose us in this room, or us that's watching and believe. That's how special you are. So just that alone, you should walk with a certain amount of pride. Play that clip. Yeah, y'all on point. Play that clip. Look at that. And that was Chicago, I think. How much we done grown from then? Innumerable multitude. Innumerable multitude. God said, I'm going to choose a remnant. Hold up, keep that. Can you put that screensaver on? Or am I asking too much? Can you put that screensaver on? I'm tripping. Look at that. As the sand of the sea, a innumerable multitude, God specifically chose a couple, what they call strands of sand. He chose a couple grains out of there. And you were special enough to get chosen out of that. You got the nerve to be walking around the school pouting? You know what I'm saying? Feeling bad about yourself? This is how God feel about you. But you got to believe it, though. I can only read the scriptures. You got to believe it. Get Isaiah 45.
Let's go.
Isaiah 45, 17.
Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
God said we gonna be saved. Nobody else. Take pride in that. Nobody else. The Caucasian ain't getting saved. The Chinese ain't getting saved. The Arabs ain't getting saved. East Indians ain't getting saved. The Arabs ain't getting saved. God said we gonna be saved. Come on.
Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded.
Ye shall not be what?
Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded.
And never get ashamed about that. Because these apologetics trying to make us feel a certain type of way. Why would God only choose you? Why just you? He the creator of all these nations. He only, yup. He only loves you. Yup. He only care about you. Yes, he does. What you mad for? You know what I'm saying? What are you mad for? Stop hating on me. That's how I apologize when I'm like, stop hating, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating. It said, you shall not be ashamed nor confounded. Come on.
World without end.
And we are the world. We are the world. Because the apologizer is talking about that world ain't talking about the nation of it. Shut up. Romans 1:16. Romans 1:16.
Let's go.
We are a world without end. Come on.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 16.
Come on.
For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ.
Paul wasn't ashamed of the gospel. We shouldn't be ashamed of the gospel. What's the gospel? That Christ is coming back to save his people. Who are his people? Us. Us and nobody else. Never be ashamed about that. Never be ashamed to wear your fringes. Never be ashamed to keep the dietary law. Nah, I don't eat pork. I don't eat that. Never be ashamed of that. Because people try to shame. Never be ashamed to have one wife. And be faithful to one wife.
Yes,
Never be ashamed to take care of your children. You going to the club? Nah, bro. I ain't see my kids all week. You ain't see your kids. Yeah. I ain't see my, okay. We got the holes right. Nope. Never be ashamed. Because the Lord, the Satan will use his minions to put a seed of doubt in your mind. And over the time, he'll try to water that seed. Till it calls you one day, you down, feeling low, feeling less than, and next thing you know, you go and commit some sin.
Be gone, son.
Whatever that meant. Come on, read it from the top again.
For I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. For it is the power of God.
The gospel of Christ is the power of God. Come on.
Unto salvation to everyone that believes.
To everyone that believes. Come on.
To the Jew first.
To Southern Kingdom first.
And also to the Greek.
And then to the Northern Kingdom. That's what that means, God logic. Mark Reiser, faithful to God. That's what that means. And I don't care if you got a different breakdown. Get Romans 3:1. Romans chapter 3, verse 1.
Romans chapter 3, verse 1. What advantage then had the Jew?
What advantage is it of us coming from that special people? Come on.
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
What profit is there of circumcision? Come on.
Much every way.
God said much in every way. We have an advantage over every other nation on earth. In every way. I only showed a couple of ways. You know what I'm saying? In every way, we got an advantage over these other nations. Because he made us to be above these other nations. Come on.
Chiefly because that.
But mainly because of this.
Because that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
The #1 selling book in the history of time belongs to us. Think about that. The #1 selling piece of literature on earth was written to us. It's for us. You know what I'm saying? Acts 4:13.
Let's go.
We almost done, I promise. Acts chapter 4, verse 13.
Acts chapter 4, verse 13. Now when they saw the boldness of Peter.
Now, us believing this will cause us to be bold. You should be bold. Keep reading.
Now when they saw the boldness of Peter and John and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men.
When they see our boldness and they realize we ain't go to no cemetery school, we ain't go to they schools of theology and none of that, they immediately say, oh, these some unlearned Negroes. When they realize that we done did 10 years in jail, you know what I'm saying? We barely graduated high school. They gonna cast us off as unlearned and ignorant. But guess what? Today. That ain't gonna sway us. And we ain't gonna be ashamed. Because we know we that world without end, and we gonna be bold in the face of our enemies. Keep reading.
They marveled, and they took knowledge of them that they had been with Jesus.
That's the same thing they thinking. They never admit it though. But that's what they thinking. You know what I'm saying? They gonna marvel at us. How the hell they know what it's like? Every precept he go to, he got to come back. How did he know the context of this? Why didn't I read verse 1? Because it was never committed to you. Right. That's why. Give me Ephesians 6:19. Last two precepts. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 19.
Let's go.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 19.
Come on.
And for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel.
It said that utterance may be given unto me, that we can boldly make known the mystery of the gospel. That's why we go out in the streets in the face of danger, death threats, weapons. You know what I'm saying? And we still teach boldly that we the children of God. Then we go to DC not too long ago for the Blitz. You know what I'm saying? We go anywhere and declare this boldly because we believe in it and we know no matter what they throw at us, that scriptures can't be broken. Keep reading.
Verse 20, for which I am an ambassador in bonds.
Every man in here is an ambassador of Christ, even in our bonds. Right. Keep reading.
That therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak.
And why we ought to speak boldly? Because we better than everybody. That's why. That's why we walk around with pride, dignity, chest poked out. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, this is how we supposed to walk. Get Wisdom of Solomon 5:1.
Let's go.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, verse 1.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 and verse 1.
Come on.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
We gonna stand boldly because we believe this and we know that no matter what happens, brothers, sisters, we are the children of God. That could never be taken away from us.
Sir.
They could take our job away. They could try to take away our sanctuaries. They could take our children. They could take our lives. Right. But they can't take away the fact that we are part of that special people that God chose. They can never take that away. Keep reading.
Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear.
And that's what they really are. They scared. They are troubled with terrible fear. Come on.
And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Come on.
And they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness.
They said, hey, we accounted his life madness. They crazy. Them brothers on the street just screaming at everybody, cursing everybody out. You know what I'm saying? The sisters don't wear pants no more. They a cult. They consider our life madness. Come on.
And its end to be without honor.
They consider our end to be without honor. Come on.
How is he numbered among the children of God? And his lot is among the saints.
How is he numbered among the children of God? You just imagine a scene, bro. No matter where you at on earth, and you hear that trumpet and then a black man come, you know what I'm saying, descending out the sky. You know the first thought they gonna think? The black Hebrew Israelites. That's what they gonna think initially. You know what I'm saying? Them Israelites was right. Dang, I had a chance. But guess what? They wasn't chosen like us.
You gotta shut your white mouth.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And they gonna be like, he a saint? How he number amongst the saints? And in that day, they gonna know that it was a prophet among them. Last precept, 1 John 4 and 17.
Let's go.
1 John chapter 4, verse 17.
1 John chapter 4 and verse 17. Herein is our love made perfect.
And here is our love made perfect. Come on.
That we may have boldness in the day of judgment.
Why do we have boldness in the day of judgment? Because our conscience is cleared. No matter what you did in your past life, you done repented from it. No matter what you done did in the truth, you done repented and overcame it.
Right.
That's why you always want to give props to the brother or sister who returned. It's easy to get a good name in the truth. But that don't define you. Define you is when you got a good name, you do something totally opposite of that, your name becomes mud, and then you rebuild it. That shows character. That shows you really believe. It's easy to get a good name. It's not easy to recover once that name get thrown through the mud because of something you did. But in the end of the day, we're going to have boldness in judgment because we know we overcame our enemies and we overcame ourselves.
Right.
Come on.
Because as he is, so are we in this world.
As Christ is, so are we in this world. Being what? Above all people on the face of this earth. The children of the Most High God. Joint heirs with the creator of all things. Hey, next time somebody asks you, you say we children of Israel and we above everybody. And they say, why us? Say, why not us? You know what I'm saying? Right. Why not? You know what I mean? Hey, Lord's way, I got some in the class. Officer Nehemiah, Most High in Christ, bless.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.